Good morning, YouTube. I'm Scott.
And I'm Burgundy.
And together we are the Crumbl Running Couple. We want to start this channel to blend two of our favorite hobbies, eating Crumbl cookies and our passion for running. So every week we plan on bringing you guys a couple different videos. One kind of recapping Crumbl's weekly lineup, and then the other one covering our training for the week. So just a little bit about us. Like we said, we both enjoy running, and we both have a slight addiction to Crumbl cookies. I've been running seriously now for about a year and a half, and I've been addicted to Crumbl cookies a little bit less than that. I think I currently have like a 56 or 57 week streak going on the app, and it's probably a blessing that those two passions of mine started around the same time, because I think my health really appreciates that. But currently I'm training for my second ever marathon, and against probably more traditional standards or running knowledge, I actually use Crumbl cookies to supplement my carb load.
And I started running last summer to get ready for a local 5K, 10K half marathon that we have around here, but I only did the 10K. And now I kind of just do 5Ks here and there. And I think I just kind of decided this like last week that next summer I'd like to run my first half marathon. And I also enjoy the Crumbl cookies that Scott picks up and brings home for us every week.
So our Crumbl cookie videos are going to be more like recaps rather than reviews. We'll typically put them out on Sundays, and that's because that's the day that we eat our Crumbl cookies. As most of you guys know, Crumbl's actually closed on Sundays, and their weekly rotation changes on Mondays. So by the time you're seeing these videos, the cookies are probably going to be gone from the week prior. But the reason that we actually eat our cookies on Sundays, for me anyway, is because that's the day that I do my long run. And I try to stay on a pretty strict diet when I'm marathon training or marathon prepping leading up to the marathon. But on Sundays, after my long run, I kind of let my diet down a little bit, and I enjoy the sweets, and I enjoy, like I said, those Crumbl cookies.
Sometimes a little bit before his long run.
Yeah, so sometimes you need to supplement the long run with a little carbs beforehand too. Yeah, so maybe a half of a cookie for breakfast before I go.
And I am kind of the opposite. So Sundays are my rest days, and also my days where I let loose on what I'm eating. And so I just double whammy, eat whatever, do whatever.
Yeah, just relax and take it easy that day. Why not? Yeah. And so our running videos are going to be a little bit different. So as I said, I'm currently training for my second marathon. I'm actually in the last quarter of that training block. And I'm working towards the last chance qualifier BQ2 marathon in Geneva, Illinois, September 9th. Berg, is there any significance to September 9th?
September 9th is Scott and I's anniversary.
It is. So just as a bad husband would, I signed up for a marathon the day of our anniversary. But I figured since it's in Geneva, Illinois, it's right outside of Chicago, as soon as I'm done running, we'll make a trip to the city, and we'll have a long weekend in Chicago and just enjoy some time together.
It'll be a good time.
Probably consume a couple Crumbl cookies too, wouldn't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
We've already talked about that, actually.
So yeah, it's in the works. We'll cover that in another video, actually. But so the race I'm running, like I said, is a BQ2. It's the last chance Boston qualifier. That's what BQ stands for. Fortunately, I got really lucky on my first marathon, and I actually got that Boston qualifying time. I met the time standard that was necessary for it.
He didn't get lucky. He worked hard.
But I am looking to kind of solidify that time, and I'm actually trying to qualify for the New York City Marathon with this next marathon of mine. And as some people know, some people might not, the time standard for New York is actually a little bit stricter than the one for Boston. So I've got to run a little bit faster at this marathon. So I want to cover my weekly training and what I'm doing to work towards that goal to get to that New York qualifying time. Besides that, I'm also hoping, fingers crossed, to unofficially become a sponsored Crumbl cookie runner. And I say that kind of jokingly, but I do think it would be awesome to get permission to maybe wear a pink running tank and maybe a pink headband that has the Crumbl logo and says something like Crumbl Marathoner or Fueled by Crumbl or Fueled by Crumbl Cookies, something like that. And for Crumbl, it's free advertising, free exposure. I'm gonna, like I said, run Boston. There's gonna be 30,000 other racers there, and 250,000 people watching. If I would qualify for New York, there's 40,000 racers and 2 million people that sit along that route. That's a lot of free exposure for nothing. We post it on our social media. So if anyone can help out with that, or anyone from Crumbl Corporate watching that and can hook me up, feel free to reach out. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. What are you working towards currently?
Well, I kind of said, I have just been running 5Ks, I'd probably do them, once a month.
Yeah.
And every time I get a little bit quicker.
Yeah. And you're doing a lot of little races that you're prepping for. I'm kind of doing
yes.
the opposite, one big one or two big ones a year, where you're doing a lot of little
ones.
Yeah.
Yep. My longest race so far has just been the 10K, the local one that we did last year, and then I did it again this year. And then I'll do it next year too. But yeah, I think eventually I would like to run a half marathon. I'm kind of hoping that'll be next summer. We'll just kind of see how that pans out. We'll see if I continue to run this winter or what we're gonna do. It depends on the weather, and then we have a treadmill, and that kind of gets boring sometimes. So it'll just depend.
So our weekly recaps for running will kind of track your progress towards hopefully that half marathon next year then.
Hopefully I'll actually start like a training plan, where right now I kind of just go out and
just run free.
Yep,
yeah.
run to run.
Yeah. But so we do have some really exciting ideas to incorporate into our videos, and we can't wait to share them with you, especially when it comes to the cookie videos. We have some kind of fun things planned, some challenges, I think we have some fun ideas, and I think you'll like them. So we look forward to bringing these to you every week, and we're excited to show you, like I said, some of those challenges that we have in store. So, Berg?
Am I doing the...
Yeah, it's your favorite part. Every YouTube video has this part, and Berg loves it.
Please like and subscribe.
And we'll be back this weekend with our first video. So, like I said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.